Most watch dealers won't show you this, but today I'm going to walk you through a $25,000 MSRP Hublot Spirited Big Bang that I personally sourced for a client before it ever ships out. Hopefully no surprises, hopefully no scratches. You'll see it with me as I open it in real time. We're going to go through every detail. And for those of you that don't know, I'm Brad Baldwin. I run Risk Game Miami. I've been selling high-end watches online for about 5 years, and I can source practically any piece you want in under a week. But I don't just sell watches. I only deal with clean, no surprise pieces like hopefully this. I'm going to show you today exactly how I go through the process of inspecting a watch to make sure everything's perfect before we ship it out.
Took it out of the box. As you can see, we just have a protective bag here. So I'll go ahead and slash that with the box cutter. Perfect. So there's the watch. All right, let's take a look at this. So aesthetically, I'm looking at it. It looks pretty clean, but let's go ahead and unscrew the crown, make sure everything's smooth. Has a good wind to it. Cool, that should be good. And then as it's winding, I'm just going to take a look at the aesthetics. Side of the case clean, bottom of case clean. Bezel and crystal looking good. And remember, if you haven't watched my other videos, I use really harsh lighting just so that you can see everything. And you don't see much on this. I mean, if you look under a macro, you might see a tiny little hairline because it's, not a brand new watch, but this is about as good as it gets for pre-owned, especially for one that I don't think this has been polished. I think it just wasn't worn much. So really good piece, really clean. The winding feels good. So let's go ahead and make sure that the date is good. So if you notice, we're already almost at the 12. So that's going to turn to a 28, obviously. All right. So we turn to the 28. And now we're going to change it to 6:30. I'm going to make sure the quick set date works. So we're going to push the crown all the way in and then bring it one out. And now we have 29, 30. This date wheel is so cool. 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really important to go through all the days just to make sure, because you'd be surprised. Sometimes the date wheel is great until you get to a certain number and then it just sticks. So you always want to run through all of them. And I wouldn't say on every watch. If it just has a simple wheel, you're not really gonna see any issues with that. But because this has two different wheels, I've had some come that had problems. I think it was like the 28th or the 29th that had a problem. So this one's clean. Wheel is great. Let's also move this just a bit. We're actually going to back it up to, let's say, 5:30, just so we can see the moon phase. And now I want to, there's a pinhole in the side of the case right here that you're going to press to, you're just going to press this to engage the moon phase wheel. So we're going to make sure that works. Yep. Sorry, this is a little bit difficult to do with the camera, but here we go. And as you can see, it's moving very slowly, but that is how the moon phase is. And all right, so you can see that I moved the moon phase. It's a bit hard to do on camera here because I want to make sure I don't touch anything else besides that button. But yeah, this is good. You can see the wheel is engaging, which is nice. So now all that's left to do is that we need to put this on the time grapher, make sure the timing is good. So we're gonna come over here. And put this in, nice and careful. Perfect. Cool. I mean, that's as good as it gets. 0 seconds a day, 1 second a day. Yeah, super healthy watch. Just wait a little bit longer. Yeah, this thing is good to go. We're at 1 second a day, fully wound, 300 amps. I don't even think I actually fully wound it, but this thing is super clean and it is ready to be sent off. If you guys have any questions about this piece in particular, or if you need me to source anything at all for you, it doesn't matter the brand. It could be Hublot, it could be AP, Patek, Rolex, whatever it is. You can DM me at Wrist Game Miami, or you can send me a text message. My phone number will be in the description of this video.